What's up, everybody? So, Tuesday, August 25th. If you didn't get to see it, you missed the Lambo show. You can watch the replay. Also, you can just follow him so you subscribe to that, be on those shows, see what's going down in there. But today was an awesome day, in our Gold Pam, and we got a lot of updates going on. So, really excited about this. I'm getting a lot of DMs. I'm getting a lot of people that are messaging me on WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, Facebook, because I'm putting some feelers out there, sharing in my stories, and everybody's like, "Wow, this looks cool. I'm following. Like, how is this doing this?" Like, well, it's actually forex trading. It is trading gold, and it's on conservative. This is just a gold PAM too. So, and if you haven't been with us and you're new, we've kind of partnered with two different brokerages, right? We're working directly with the head of operations of both brokerages. We're working with development teams. We're working with the best of the best. With they get right back to us, especially Verity Markets. These guys are on it, and we love working with them. I've never seen such great support from ownership. That's one thing that I'd like to try to pride myself on, being an owner too of a program and a platform. So, working with them is just a breath of fresh air. I don't know why I always want to say that backwards, but we've had some great leaders. Leader today jumped on, Daryl Porter. Welcome, man. I mean, this guy, if you don't know him, follow him too. He's a great leader, good person overall, and I believe he's a Missouri boy too. So, from what, KC, I think back in the day when we talked before. So that's where I'm from, Missouri too, and played basketball in Kansas City, so I love it. So yes, sir. Go Chiefs, right? Man. So with that, I'm gonna let Lambo kind of update you guys on more of the updates today. I was on the calls, but I'm in the Dominican Republic, and when the electric goes out, everything goes out because the LTE is not very good here. We still run on 3G sometimes, but the Wi-Fi is good when you got electric. So I missed some of the updates. So I'm gonna let Lambo go over that because I mean there's some cool stuff happening. So Lambo, if you can go through, talk about a little bit of the updates, man.
Yeah. Well, listen, again, welcome everybody. Thanks again, Brian and David, man, my two partners who have been just killing this game, man. And we've made this amazing, wonderful community, the Bad Bot. It has definitely been life-changing for a lot of people, man, who have started to go ahead and get in, but it's about to be even life-changing even more after this because what all the new updates and everything to come, you guys are going to see what real consistent winning looks like. And it's going to be something that you guys are going to have to get used to around here. I hate to say that the Bad Bot is the Brian, Andrew, and David bot. And I'm telling you what, this is just not one strategy. This is definitely many strategies. And after the call today, we literally found out something that we're going to be even adopting into this ecosystem that a lot of you guys are going to like. Probably within about the next few days, we're going to go ahead and officially close out on one of the strategies that we were actually been beta testing, right? To make sure that we get you guys right. I know a lot of times we've been having the API connections that have been the trade click as well as video trade as well as Verity markets where we finally went on ahead and got that solved and now we have a direct connection, right? So you guys don't longer have to go ahead and go through trade click to go ahead and get signed up. You guys can go directly through the broker itself, which we're doing with Verity Markets as well as NVIDIA Trader, right? The difference is NVIDIA Trader as well as Verity Markets. I know a lot of people signed up, started seeing that, hey man, we were having a little problems with this. We turned around, we started pushing everyone to Verity Markets till NVIDIA Trader finally got it right, which they finally did, everyone. So that is the relief and the big update today that they finally got NVIDIA trade side corrected. So you guys can go ahead, sign up, and connect to a strategy. The only difference is because we are definitely promoting a free platform right on the side with Bad About OG and the strategies, there will be a percentage or a performance fee that you guys will go on ahead and have to go on ahead and to pay. I think it's like 15% or something like that of a performance fee to connect with that strategy. The strategy on Verity Market side still will remain free. All right. So just to go ahead and give you guys that update, that markets on Verity market size, it will remain free for that strategy. Now, there is something that we going ahead and have to talk about is the adjustments. We had the minimum set as low as $250, right? So I hate to say this, you guys, because of both dev teams have been testing out the strategies to make sure that the strategies can connect and sync with each other. They found out that the low strategy of 250 was a little bit too low to be able to go ahead and connect with the strategy so that you guys can profit. So there will be a bump up to literally go ahead and simultaneously kind of have a bump up across the board, whether it's on a video trader side or Verity Market side. It will be at a minimum of $1,000, right? So a 1,000 USDT, you guys can go ahead and deposit in to be able to run an efficient strategy on both platforms, right? Some of you guys probably heard me talk about this on the Leverage Show just a few moments ago, and now we're actually updating the entire community here right now and everything, man, with the B.A.D community to let you guys know that the minimum, whether you're on NVIDIA Trader or whether you're on Verity Markets, will be 1K. The only difference is they're going to charge a slight performance fee for the connection on NVIDIA Trade side. You guys can still build out, again, 10 levels deep to let you guys know that on the video trader side. So you guys will still be able to earn IB commissions and IB rewards on that. But that strategy, hands down, it's definitely something that me, Brian, and David definitely can go on ahead and hang our hats on, that you guys will profit and profit very conservatorily every single month, month in and month out. So for a lot of you builders out there who really like a conservative strategy, you guys will have two conservative strategies, right? One on the video trader side as well as one on Verity market side. All right. So the minimum has went up from the 250 now at just that $1,000 across the board. Okay. Now we will say this on Verity market side, there is where we have been loading the PAM. The gold bot, bad bot PAM gold has actually been on Verity market side. That's where you guys can join our PAM that a lot of you guys have been seeing a lot of the results. The results have been amazing. Brian has been posting it. David has been posting it. I've been posting it, talking about it, and it has been wins consistently across the board. So for a lot of everybody, man, who is really trying to go on ahead and get into that PAM, you can get into the PAM. The PAM is $1,000 to get in minimum so that you guys can start trading. Last night, I want to say this in the chat group, we actually had people actually, man, going back and forth talking about, hey, how come the big main pot, right, which is the 60K account, earned so much at a 5.5%, and then the smaller pots didn't kind of catch up to that 5.5%, right? In real trading, everyone knows this. You have what we call is algorithms, right? And algorithms trade and allow you to be able to make sure that you can consistently get into profit. The only difference is in algorithms and spreads with the algorithms, some trade at a very higher side that you're able to earn a little bit more than you can if you did at a smaller pot, right? So we had a gentleman, man, last night. Brian answered the question very well. Actually, me, him, and David actually answered it in the chats very well of why they had a 5.5% at the main account, which is the 60K account. And then there was a 10K account. David wound up sharing that as well. That did a 4.7%, right? Overall at the 10K account. And then the $1,500 and the $2,500 in the 1K accounts had maybe a 1.6 or 1.7 or 1.3 type of profit that actually came out. Again, that is totally up to the strategy, right? It is not a one size across the board where it's a 5.5% at the top level as well as a 5.5% at the bottom level of the entry level of the 1K. So keep in mind, you guys, when you guys are copy trading, the main thing is that it is following the same trades but because it is not on the same flow of algorithm of pot size, you guys got to try to see if you can catch up to that if you want a larger return. If not, you guys will definitely still profit, right? You definitely want to go on ahead, man, and make as much as some of the higher pots will. But that's one of the greatest things about this platform. This is real trading. And with real trading, you will actually see there's a big difference whether you guys are getting in at the minimum mark or you guys are scaling up to kind of get in at the sweet spots between the 10,000, 15,000, and 20,000, right? And I really want to tell people, man, about that because that is important to scale up if you guys want to see the same profit size that we're seeing in some of the larger accounts than the smaller accounts, right? And that's again, this is real trading, you guys. This is not something where you guys are getting the same thing and people are manipulating the trades or manipulating the market, and then everybody has a flow all the way down to the lowest one. It does not work like that, right? And I've been around trading long enough. I've been in many different systems long enough to tell you guys, unless the top can trade just as the bottom is trading, that's the only way you guys are going to have an even across the board payout, right, of a daily percentage, right? So again, these are daily percentages. This is not something that's given out like a lot of crypto programs when people are giving an allocated fund or an allocated percentage or an allocated profit throughout the day. This is real trading based off of lot sizes as well as marginal spreads that goes in between you guys actually making your deposits. So make sure you guys are actually seeing that when you guys are leveling up. So the faster you price can possibly probably get up to the 10K and 20K level, you guys will actually see the more higher profits of that. Again, do not feel bad if you guys come in at the $1,000 level. You guys are still winning at the $1,000 level or the $2,000 level or the $3,000 level. We found this out, me, Brian, and David, and heard about this before we started the PAM. The cool part about this is our expertise is what we wanted to make sure this thing was trading. We knew everybody couldn't start their accounts at five, seven, 10,000, $20,000 to be able to make sure that it is consistent flow of profits from the main master accounts that it is from accounts that are lower than the master accounts. We knew that. But the biggest thing is that we wanted the strategy to make sure that everybody can win and that it does trade at the $1,000 level. And that's something where everybody, and hopefully you can hear our hearts as leaders, you guys can definitely win at, right? And a win is a win, especially out here in these books. It is a huge win, right? So let's make sure also that you guys know that Brian, David, and some of you other leaders can definitely go ahead and onboard as well. We are onboarding as well as with crypto, as well as with many other different fashions that you guys can go on ahead and make deposits. I just like what Brian and David actually has with the TMX and the OTC to be able to onboard you guys a lot faster. And for those who are probably trying to send wires or transfers, you guys can probably get it within minutes or even hours at a time so that you guys can go on ahead and get loaded up. So make sure you guys are definitely being able to reach out to one of these amazing leaders and they can help get you set up and get you actually onboarded and deposited into each account. Okay, now quick updates, right? We do have within the next 48 hours, we will be adopting a full system that our strategies that the Bad Bot entire programming community is seeing is scaling to a whole nother level. You guys are going to thank us. I got my Lambo bell out just for you leaders out here. A lot of y'all been saying, hey man, let me be real. When are you guys bringing on more strategies? We're going to have within the next 48 hours an entire system that we're bringing 6 new strategies where you guys will be able to earn by literally a click of one button. That means that's 8 strategies that the Bad Bot community is already having to the community where you guys can earn and leaders can actually build up and allow their communities to be able to go ahead and scale to the next level. We will tell you this. We will have an onboarding of how those 6 new strategies work. It's just not a plug and play where you guys are going to get to a copy trader, make a deposit, and that's it. That's not the way these other six strategies will work. You will need to be able to log in and be able to just click one button that sends a signal for you guys to go on ahead and profit. Just one button. How many people can log in, send one button that will allow you guys to go on ahead and to profit? There are six different strategies where you guys will be able to go on ahead and trade. We call it the machine gun, right? So you guys, at a click of one button, can earn, and you guys will be able to increase your earnings and how much you guys want with your risk based on your profiles and your risk level that you guys have. This is what the bad bot community was wanting to do in its entirety in the first place, was to bring different strategies for you guys to win. So you guys won't just see the pairs of the Euro USD that we've been actually seeing and that we've been winning on the smaller side. Now you guys are going to have many different pairs that are going to be available. But for those who have been definitely interested in trading gold, I'm telling you, you guys will definitely be able to have the availability to trade gold with this strategy as well. The only difference is for those who want to trade gold, it will require for you to have a VPS to trade the gold. That means the algorithm must remain on a VPS if you want to trade gold outside of the gold bad bot PAM, which is done for you at a very higher rate. Okay. So for those and everything, man, who definitely want to trade gold, you will be able to have that opportunity to trade gold and literally see it in the website where you guys can have one click and it sends a signal where you guys will see that strategy play out and you guys can actually profit, right? So for those and everything who are saying, well, Lambo, man, I don't know how to trade. I don't know how to set this up. We're going to have a full onboarding video by this weekend where you guys will be able to go on ahead and see how to set everything up. All the other strategies that are on there won't need a VPS. It's a login and it's a one-click button that will allow you guys to profit and profit very well. Now, the profits that you guys really want to go ahead and do, either higher or lower, you guys will be able to have that risk and that adjustment, and that'll be right there in your back office. What you guys are going to see is going to be next level. Not what you guys are seeing right now between logging into Verity Markets and you guys just see a brokerage account, or even logging into NVIDIA Trader and you guys see another brokerage account. It will be a straight platform that's designed just for you, that literally has an algorithmic trading with that. Okay. So make sure that you guys definitely want to participate in that. You guys will definitely be able to get your hands what real strategies and real signals actually look like, with a back office that's just designed just for you guys. So you leaders can definitely go on ahead, man, and we can't wait for you guys to see what we have. But it is definitely next level. This thing has been beta tested. It's been winning like crazy. Me, Brian, and David got a chance to jump on a Zoom call and kind of check it out. And I'm telling you what, it blew our mind because we knew what we were actually bringing to you guys. That was definitely going to be next level, especially with the bad bot community and us growing so that so many people can definitely win for so many years down the line. So with that being said, I mean, we got definitely six new strategies that are actually coming. You guys got me a chance to talk about that. So six new strategies are coming. The minimum has changed from $250 to 1K, right? Because the strategy has to be able to connect. That's primarily because we've seen that the API strategy didn't connect at the 250 level like they thought that it would, right? And now that we've got that out the way, you guys can start earning some serious money, and making your profits, and especially building your teams, because that's what we want you guys to do, is be here for the long run and see real trades and real results with this thing. Another update, remember, one site on Verity Markets will remain free, totally free, where you guys can go on ahead with Verity Markets and be able to go on ahead, connect to that, have 100% profits, 100% no performance fees, and 100% no monthly prescriptions. Even with the new other six strategies that we actually have that is coming to this amazing platform that's just for you guys. On the other side, on NVIDIA Trade side, there will be a 15% performance fee at the end of your trading cycle. So that's something that we really want to tell you guys, where that's the only adjustment that's being made on NVIDIA trade side that's going to allow the strategy to play out, but for you guys to also be able to build up on the video trade side as well. Again, I hope you guys like that announcement. I really wanted to go on ahead and kind of break that down. I'm going to let Brian man kind of go over the results and everything, every great thing today. If you guys need any questions, please reach out. We're going to have a lot more information in the days to come with onboarding of the new amazing platform, the machine gun, as Brian calls it. He's going to go ahead and take his shirts off and show his pecs, man, with the machine gun at this point. So a lot of you guys
Oh,
can
God.
start winning, but we're excited about that, man. Thanks, you guys.
No, that's good stuff. And that strategy that's on Avita Trade, guys, that literally goes back almost 6 years. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of data with that one. So it's obviously we didn't want to have any type of performance fees on anything, but hey, it is what it is, and that's what it's going to be on there. But you get 10 levels of those IB commissions, which is great. So if you and I see one question, I think is it 1K deposit for those the six the machine gun? Feel like shooting
Yeah,
a gun.
it is a 1K deposit, but that's a 1K across the board, you guys. So you
Okay.
guys can get into any strategy and everything, man, that you want to it, but it's just a 1K. And you guys can pick any strategy at any time with that.
And and the one on Nvidia trade too, it's kind of conservative, which is good. That's what we wanted. We wanted that one to be where people feel safe, make it between, I think it's like 4 to 10% from looking at the past months and that. So it's like I know people that will park a lot into that because they just feel safe in there. And 6 years of that, like that's incredible, So, and to show you guys too, before we get into the trading, so we do have a website for the Nvidia trade already. So if you have an account set up, you can come in here and you would just say get started. If not, you create an account, get with the person that invited you, get their link, but you can already like do I got an account. You don't have to fund anything because it's not totally set up yet. You always generate a new pin, you know what I mean, every single time. Bang. So if you got an account, you can set it up just like I did. I created a CopyVestor account. From there, we'll have the strategy on here with a little bit of the back testing, everything going on, what's in there. But really, this site's here. If you got a link from Nvidia Trade, so if you come into your Nvidia Trade, and it's similar almost to Verity Markets. When you get inside of here, you're just going to go to IB room, you're going to go to dashboard, and at the bottom, there's your link. Okay. You'll copy that link and you'll come back to BADBot and you'll click on affiliate network on the side and you'll just paste that link in here. And then that will generate you, click generate link, and then bang, it generates you a link. All right, bam, right here. Copy that link, and then that's what you'll give to somebody, and they'll come in, create an account. When they do, they'll make a deposit. When they do that, it just takes them right over to Nvidia Trade, and then they log in. Same thing, it kind of when they log in, it'll connect it and everything. But you can transfer within here, withdraw within here, click broker, affiliate link. Everything's linked in. All the strategies will be here as well. So pretty sweet, getting into this. Like they did a great job building for this for us. If you're looking in let's go to Verity Markets. You're looking in Verity Markets right now. You see in our Bad Bot Gold Pam. We're rocking it. This thing's going up. Last night they added trading history in here and open trades. So I saw some trades earlier, but they closed with some good gains. But you can see trading history as well. So you can just go through this and see the trading history that's going on as well and what's going on. So obviously we're taking profits. This is great. This is good. It's growing. That's the whole point. So same thing over here. Your link is in IB room, dashboard, and right now we're just using this link to enroll people. Soon we'll have a full-on beautiful site that you can just make an app on your phone as well. I kind of showed that the other day. So we got some things going. And if you look at today, if we come over to the beginning of today was like right here. So nothing happened. Sunday nights, like so I've learned this too. This thing runs full time, right, Lambo? So like it will take trades on the Sunday, on Sundays, on Sundays at 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock, where our PAM does not. But this is basically the strategy, but it will take those trades from when the market opens on Sunday till 10 o'clock at night, or when we have the ability to withdraw our funds then. So like from 3 to 9 p.m. Central Time, we can withdraw the funds, and then at 10 it starts looking for trades. And also we talked to the developers of this gold strategy, and they said honestly, we want that 5 hours or so because we want to find the trend, because this thing trades in trends. So you can see the little trade here, up, closed, and waited, got in a trade here, but it came down, so it bought in again and then shot up and it took profit here. Then took a trade here, took a trade here, took a trade there. This thing is in the way. Took a trade here, closed it, took a trade here earlier, came down though, and it always does. It's crazy, but it does a little bit of smaller lots here, and then it knows, and it gets in here, and then bang, it shot up, closed here. So we're watching this. It looks good. I mean, that trade, this is a 50K account. That trade was 900 and let's see if I can make that pop up. But it was yeah, right there, $931. And the one from up here on the top to right here, that one was a loss of 291. So it's pretty cool. We watched it right before the Zoom started. The trailing stop loss popped up, and then man, this candle was just taken off over here. This candle went, trailing stop loss came in like right here, and it went up and then came down and touched it, and it was done. So it's cool. This thing 50K on August 12th right here started. Now we're August 25th. I feel like that's not very long, obviously, and it's profited $16,840. So even if you had a 50K into the PAM, it wouldn't be exactly as this, because this is trading those hours, those 5 hours that our PAM is not. So that's one thing that we're all learning this a little bit together, but we have phenomenal development team behind this. And what we wanted to really do, guys, is just bring something completely real with real results, real trading, real owners to our community, to everybody else's community. So that way you feel comfortable doing that. So, that's where people are coming in. They're noticing. I got people messaging me on Facebook I haven't talked to in 7 years. It's crazy. So they're like, this is interesting. I'm in Forex. How do I do this? I want it to be fully automated because I just I'm in California. I don't want to wake up at 6 in the morning to trade anymore. So it's pretty phenomenal. And another thing too, I got people. One guy bought some crypto on Coinbase. I almost wanted to reach through the phone and smack him, because there's David. I know Daryl has bought. Like, I run a company called TMX Global. We have an OTC desk that you can buy $1 billion in crypto from. You know what I mean? You can. So you can go in there, you get the information, you wire it in, it shows up, you swap it to USDT and move it out. They don't ask you any questions besides the little KYC, and they don't hold your funds. So when you do that, it's up to the wire. I've had people send it on a Friday night and get it Friday night. I've had people send it Friday night and get it Saturday morning, show up in there. So it's all about the wire. I think David's done it 3 times now.
Yeah, I did 3 times, and as long as you do it with Chase Bank, as long as you do it before 2 p.m., it hits in the next hour and a half. So I got it in about an hour and a half. So it's really fast, guys.
And I mean, that's the OTC desk. We have cards too. We have, multi-currency banking and crypto and around that too. And it's an affiliate model in itself, but with that, we're going to create a bad bot card. We're going to have like a package for those. Or if you're already in and you want a bad bot card, just talk to me. We'll get you one. So once all that gets going, we're switching card providers. So we get virtual cards and physical cards that have $1 million per month on each card. So you can have up to eight cards between virtual and physical. I hope that's a problem for all of us. You know what I mean? Oh man, I got to spend $8 million on some cards. But so good stuff all around, guys. We are in the right space with the right community, with the right ownership and everything. So I feel like I've hit a lot of speed bumps getting to this point, but now where we're at, there's no more speed bumps. We're just gonna do some nice cruising around, drop the car down smooth, you know what I mean? So have a lot of fun with this, with those 6 7 different strategies. I mean, it was like I was blown away what I saw from what they shared with us that we're gonna get. And in the fact that we got to push a little button, I'm excited about it. That means like every morning I can do a Zoom every morning for when the market opens and say, hey guys, I'm getting ready to push the button. I feel like I'm gonna be at a casino with everybody. Like, ready, Scott? Click. All right, we're done. You know, like that's it. So, and then we can do a little bit of Zooms in the morning, teaching people how this all works. You definitely don't have to run a VPS to do gold if you don't want to run the other strategies. It's just there for your own, option if you want to do that. I mean, so pretty cool stuff, guys. So that's all I have. That was great updates. Get the Zoom out to anybody in your team that might have missed it. I know it's late. Thanks for hanging out with us for like 30 minutes on a late Tuesday night. I'm driving to Punta Cana. My kids' birthdays are the 27th and 28th. I won't be back till the 30th, 31st. And so we'll start Zooms again next week. But we'll be posting, I'll be hiding in the closet, posting stuff in the Telegram and being there to support people. So I just wanted to let everybody know that. But all right, guys. So is there any questions at all? You can unmute and we can go over. But man, that was a lot of great info.
Hey, Brian, while we're waiting for a question right now, I just want to touch base on what you mentioned. A lot of us on this call has been through speed bumps. We've been through the ringer. I mean, I've been in the space 12 plus years. And, basically it's just one of those things where it's tough in the space. Like there's wins, there's losses, but what it comes down to is you're never going to know the intentions behind anybody, right? But when it comes to what we know our intentions. We know we have a relationship with the brokers. We know their intentions. And I just want you guys to know that coming to BADBot, parking a deposit here, have confidence knowing that you're at the right place, the right time. This is the beginning. You guys, everybody on this call, there's a lot of people going to watch the replay. But people, there's builders, there's leaders on this call. And just know I had a conversation not too long ago with a gentleman in this space in Forex. He was building a team. He was making about $4,000 a day, which is phenomenal. I mean, most of us would be happy with 1,000 a day or 500 a day, but I want you guys to know that sky's the limit. You got an opportunity to take advantage of the different levels. You could build if you choose to. You could just come in passively and just make a deposit, park it there. But this is 1,000% real, you guys. This is something where, I had also somebody asked me, well, you know what, how soon can I break even? And I was like, what do you mean break even? You see, so many people are so used to these programs where you park your deposit, it's locked in for like 6 months to a year. And I'm like, you can withdraw at any time. It's basically one of those things where, and I go, if you want to know when you break even, the gold PAM did 60% last month. So if you do a 50-50 split, 30% a month, hypothetically, if it's for the next 90 days, 30%, you break even, you pretty much make 100% almost 3 to 4 months. I mean, think about that, guys. That is something where a lot of people are going to change their lives financially. A lot of people are going to create something phenomenal for their future. But there's no guarantees, there's no promises. But based on what we have, based on the back testing, based on the relationships, based on the integrity, based on just everything, all the love that's poured into this, you guys are at the right place, right time. I just want to touch on that, you guys. We're excited for everybody on this call. I'm excited for each and every single one of you. So if you haven't made a deposit, make a deposit. Share this out with everybody you know, because this is something that's going to pay it forward to a lot of people. So I'll send it back to you, Brian.
Yeah, and a good question I saw on here too. Will we be able to meet the actual like brokers? We've already done Zooms with them. They're already in Zoom replays. You can see them in there. We'll do more. Don't get me wrong. We're just trying to get everything dialed in, and then when we do, we'll bring them back on, talk about it. They're the head operations. I mean, they got phenomenal systems, companies going here. I mean, they'll invite us out to drive and bulletproof cars and all types of stuff. Like these guys are cool, man. I've known one of them for over 12 years, so I'm excited that, we got reconnected and I should have connected with him a long time ago and been doing this for years. But hey, we're here now and it's not too late. So yeah, right. So thank you, David. Thank you, Lambo, for those updates. Thanks for everybody being on here. Really excited for the future of this. Let's just tear this up. Have a great August, September, October, November. chill out for Christmas and the holidays and get back at it on January. I don't want time to go by because my kids, I don't like them getting older. But this is every day I look forward to the next day. So this is really exciting, guys. I'll see you later and have a wonderful night. And we'll drop some more stuff. Okay. All right, buddy.
All right, guys.